Hi everyone, it's me Wendy from Bake with Bakabee. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this elegant black sesame Swiss roll. It is one of my personal favorites. It is light in texture, rich and full of subtle flavor. Seriously, it is just delicious. In baking this cake, you will also be learning the skill of beating egg whites. I will show you a trick that guarantees success 100% at a time. Trust me, I'm Bakabee. Okay, let's get on with it. First, preheat your oven at 165 degrees Celsius. Line the baking pan with a sheet of parchment paper. How do you do that? Roughly get the marks from four corners. They don't need to be perfect. Then, cut them with a pair of scissors. Grease the pan with butter. Then, line the greased pan with the parchment paper. Now, your baking pan is ready to go. Prepare two grease-free bowls. Separate the egg yolks and the egg whites carefully. Do not mix any egg yolks into the egg whites. Now prepare the star of the show, black sesame powder. I found this is easier to sift the powder in this hand crank sifter, but if you don't have this, a normal sifter can also do the job. Now let's prepare the wet ingredients. Add the sugar into the egg yolks. I deliberately not using any electric mixers at this stage, because I want to show you it can just simply mix by hands. But if you want, of course you can use your stand mixer or hand mixers to do the job for you. Mix them well until the texture is thickened. Then add the other wet ingredients, vanilla extracts, vegetable oil, and the milk. Give it a quick mix until they all well combined. Now for the dry ingredients. Place a sieve over the egg mixtures. Sieve the all-purpose flour and the cornstarch together. Mix them well with a whisk. Now add the sieved black sesame powder. Give it a very good mix. Wow, it smells so good now. Now I'm showing you my secret weapon, vinegar, which can 100% guarantee success of beating egg whites. If you don't have vinegar, it can be substituted by lemon juice. To make sure the whisk and the mixing bowl are grease-free, wipe them with a damp kitchen paper with vinegar. Then they are good to go. Start beating the egg whites by using the stand mixer at low speed. During the first couple of minutes, you won't see any difference. Be patient, keep beating. After a couple of minutes of beating, you will see some bubbles are formed in the egg whites. Now add a quarter of a teaspoon of cream of tartar. What is cream of tartar? It is an acid and it helps to stabilize the egg whites and allows the beaten whites to reach their full volume and stiffness. As more air is beaten into the egg whites, they will start to lighten in color with more air bubbles. Add the sugar spoonful by spoonful at the side of the bowl. After all the sugar has been added, increase the speed to high and keep beating. Continue to beat the egg whites at high speed until they are white, fluffy and firm and very glossy. We call it the stiff peak stage. You now can see the egg whites can keep their shapes and stand up firmly at the tip. This is what we are looking for. Now we are adding the egg whites into the cake batter. Add a little bit of egg whites into it to loosen up the texture first. Then fold the egg whites into the mixture in 3 portions. Be gentle at this stage because you don't want to beat all the air out. It will take a bit of patience to get everything incorporated, but you will be rewarded by the light fluffiness of the cake. Now pour the batter into the prepared pan. Use an offset spatula to spread the batter into an even layer. Put the cake batter into the preheated oven and bake it for around 13 to 15 minutes. Mine took around 14 minutes. After the cake has been taken out from the oven, it will deflate. Don't worry, it is normal. Prepare a sheet of parchment paper, spread it onto a flat surface. Invert the warm cake onto it. Peel off the baked parchment paper carefully. Use a sharp knife to cut the edge to make it look neat. Starting at the short side, use the parchment paper to roll the cake tightly. Let it cool completely on the wire rack. Now for the filling. Before we preparing the whipped cream, let's chill the metal mixing bowl first. It can help keep everything cool during the whipping process. Sift the icing sugar, add the sea salt, mix them well. Now the mixing bowl is chilled. Take the cream out from the fridge just before you start to whip it. It has to be cold. Whip it at medium speed. Then add the powdered sugar mix gradually. During the whipping process, you might need to stop the mixer once or twice and scrape down the sides and the bottom of the bowl to make sure everything is well combined. Keep whisking it at high speed. You will start to see the whipping trace appear onto the surface of the cream. Now you can see the cream can stand up firmly at the tip. It means it is done. Everything is ready now. It's time to fill the cake. Make sure it is completely cool, otherwise it will melt the cream. First, unroll the cake gently. You can see the end of the cake has already been curled. Fill the cake with the chilled whipped cream and spread it onto the cake evenly. Leave around 1 cm at the end. Start rolling the cake back into a roll. Because of the end of the cake has already been curled, you just need to hold it firmly and start roll it back. Trim the both ends to make it look neat. Use a cake lifter or any spatula to lift the cake up and place the seam down on a serving plate. You now can refrigerate it for about an hour to set before serving. For the decoration, it is totally optional. I like to make my black sesame Swiss roll look more elegant. This is how I decorate it. If you want to see more basic piping skill for beginners, there is a link of my lemon cupcake tutorial. I will also give you the link of the video in the description box below. I put the remaining cream into a piping bag with an open star tip. Pipe stars onto the top of the roll. Start piping in the center and then pipe 3 each in the front and behind it. Finally, sprinkle some black sesame seeds to enhance the look. Ta-da! There you have a spongy, light, fluffy and rich in subtle flavor, elegant black sesame Swiss roll. Let's have a look at inside. Round, full swirls filled with delicious whipped cream. Irresistible. It is just so easy to make, isn't it? If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. And make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos by me. And feel free to leave your comments down below if you want me to show you how to make something else. I will try my best to do it for you. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!